Hey, this is Keith at Half Tracks and Honeybees. Hope y'all are doing well today. So it's Tuesday, a few days right before Thanksgiving. It's warm out here today, short sleeves, up in the 60s, nice day. It's supposed to be 18 Friday night. So things are fixing to change around here. It's going to get chilly. I've got all my hives up to a good weight that I like. I've got fondant on all of them, as you know if you've watched my channel. I do have a couple of nucs that I wish they were a little bit heavier than what they are. The fondant on top, they're eating it just fine. But I was thinking about a way to get some food down in the hive. I was thinking about snitching some honey out of some of my bigger hives and robbing the rich to give to the poor. But I'm going to try something else. I came up with this, which, as you know, I use all mediums. So this is a medium with Hive Alive fondant and some 1/8 inch steel screen for support. And the bees can eat the fondant through the screen, or they can come around here the corner and they can go behind the screen. The screen is just stapled on. Well, I'm gonna go back in the shop and make another one of these, and y'all can tag along, and then we'll take and stick them in a couple of nucs and we'll see what happens. Who knows? Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Just got a medium frame here with some foundation. I put some wax on it. I was going to put it in a hive and let them draw it out, but we'll use it for this. Nothing fancy here. I've got the Hive Alive fondant. I've already cut the wrapper. I'm going to score it a little bit down through the middle. You're going to get a little bit sticky doing this. And I've already got some bees flying around the shop because they love this stuff. So we'll put the empty pack back outside and let them have their way with it. So all we're going to do is just lay this down in here. No rocket science. I'll get the rest of this fondant that's sticking around the edges and stick in here. Now y'all know I love this Hive Alive stuff, but by no means am I a paid spokesperson for the company. I just love the product. But I don't get any kind of discount. But Hive Alive, if y'all are watching this, I would appreciate a discount if y'all can do that. Okay. Now for the screen, I've already cut a couple of pieces. Nothing fancy. 1/8 inch mesh like beekeepers use for all kinds of stuff. It's cut so it straddles both sides. So it's easy to put a few staples in it. I was thinking about just putting it in with rubber bands to start with. But then I was like, what the heck, might as well just staple it. You can pull the staples out and reuse it for something else anyway. So now we'll get the other half of our fondant. Now I'm putting the screen in there to support it because y'all know the fondant, it will get kind of soft when it gets warm. But like I said earlier, we're fixing to drop down into the teens, 20s, and the highs in the 40s for a week or so. So this will put some food down closer to the cluster. And if they want it, it'll be a little bit easier to get. That's my theory anyway. We'll see. Another little piece of screen. Pulled it up a little bit too high right there, but I think that'll be just fine. Okay, so there we go. So we got 2 of these for the 2 hives. Now we'll stick them in. Okay, we got the top off. We're going to give them a little bit of smoke. There's a lot of bees crawling around here on the fondant patty. But I'd like to put the frame with the fondant down in this box right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this box off and set it aside. I'm going to smoke them pretty good because I want to, if the queen's in that top box, that's fine, but if she's in this one, I'd rather for her to go down to the bottom. Okay, this frame don't have anything. Let me make sure the camera's looking at the right place. There we go. Okay. Let's see what this next one looks like. Bees are nice and calm. For now, anyway. Okay, that one's got some weight to it. So I'm going to put that fondant patty right here. Well, that propolis is tough on these days after it's been cold. Still got some brood here. Y'all see that? So I'm gonna leave that in the middle. I'll put the fondant patty over one. Let's set that aside. Okay, here's our fondant frame. I guess that's what we'll call it. Put that right there. That easy. So you can see right here is our frame with the fondant on both sides, and we just plussed this one out. This got nothing in it, so that worked great. We'll stick this back up here. There's a little bit of weight in this top box. That's good. Okay. Put her cover back on. We're good to go to the next one. Now this little hive here has been known to be a bit spicy. I had a heck of a time when I went to give a presentation at my granddaughter's school, and I wanted to put some bees in a observation hive, and they were not happy about that. So that was a bit of an adventure. So you can see what we got here. The same way I set up all my hives. This is just a top box. You got the insulation. You can see the bees here on the fondant. Since this one's just too high, there's a lot of bees in this box, I believe. We'll pop the top and see what it looks like, and we'll probably put our fondant frame here in this top box. But we'll decide that once we get a peek inside. Let's give them a little bit of smoke here. Same as the other, I want the queen to run down if she is in this top box. Yeah, we got a few bees here. So let's see what's going on right here. Just a little bit of honey on this one. Let's see what this next one has. This one has just a little bit more. So I believe we'll just, yeah, and once again, we've got brood. Y'all see that? Here it is, right before Thanksgiving, and we still got brood. So let's set this one aside here for just a minute. We got our fondant frame here. We're gonna put that right there. Then we're gonna put this one right next to it. Put our inner cover back on. Put our box on here. And the ladies didn't even know anything happened. How's that? Okay. Put our insulated top cover back on. A couple of bricks. And we're done. Well, that was pretty easy. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I actually did 2 more nucs after I turned the camera off. It seemed to be working good, so we shall see. It makes sense to me. Now, that don't always mean that things work out like I think they will, but I'm not sure why it wouldn't work, as long as it don't get too hot. Now, if it got too hot and the stuff got runny, that could kind of make a mess, but I don't really think that's going to be a problem the next few weeks. So we shall see. If it works out, that's a pretty cool way to get some food in the middle of the cluster in the wintertime. If you're afraid that for whatever reason you don't have enough food, or you're worried about it, or something happened and you didn't get the weight on that you wanted to, this would be a pretty cool way to make up for that. So we shall see. I'll let it go a couple, 3, 4 weeks, and we'll pick a nice warm day and get in them, and I'll do a part 2, and we'll see what the fondant frame looks like. I like that, a fondant frame. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button. If you like my crazy channel, please subscribe, and make sure you always take time to enjoy the buzz. Y'all take care.